What's up, everybody? William with 3 Max Results here at Good Life Group, coming live from Lauren Park right down here at the office. Today we're going to talk about Robbinsdale. Robbinsdale! You're like, what? Robbinsdale? Bird Town? Yeah, Robbinsdale, Minnesota. We're going to talk stats. We're going to talk some of the best places to eat, not only in that city, but in the entire state. We're going to talk just about how much I have this weird love and infatuation with Robbinsdale. But before we get started, as always, if you find this content mildly entertaining and or slightly educational, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good jazz. So let's jump right into it. Robbinsdale, Minnesota. It's technically it's a first-tier suburb. I do believe it touches Minneapolis. First-tier suburb, just west of North Minneapolis, just north of Golden Valley. I live in Golden Valley, and Robbinsdale, downtown Robbinsdale, is very near and dear to my heart. It has some fantastic places. It's a really poppin' place to go on a date night, too, so it's kind of ridiculous, but let's jump into the data first. So give me just 1 second as I do this. That's a Wayne's World thing to get the screen on the screen thingy. So timeout. There we go. And after what seems like mere seconds, it took me about 45 seconds. We are back. All right, let's jump into it. So here's the history of Robbinsdale. We're going to look at single family, previously owned, traditional, non-waterfront properties. And we go all the way back to, let's bust this way back. Let's go way back in time. Do you remember the time? All right. Is that a Michael Jackson song? I don't even know. It didn't sound bad. Here we go. Back in 2005. In the year 2005, the median sales price is $190,000, and it's been pretty reasonable pricing for quite a while. Then it really bottomed out in 2008. We all know what happens there. And then it bottoms out at $134,000 back in December of 2012. Is that about right? Oh, no, hold on. August of 2012, back in that area. And one of the interesting things about smaller, quote-unquote, less desirable sections of an area, which this has definitely changed, is when less desirable or less affluent areas get hit by an economic downturn, they're affected the most quickly on the downturn, and they recover the slowest on the upturn. So let's take Edina for an example. When Edina was hit, it was a hit, but not at the same percentage as the rest of the communities around there. It leveled off quicker, and it took off faster. So Robbinsdale was $130 back on the day. All the way to now, it's up to $312,000 is our median price. That's pretty incredible. Robbinsdale is fantastic. Let's look at homes for sale. I lied. We're not going to do homes for sale because there's only like 20 available in Robbinsdale. It's not a very large market, but it's still a very affordable market. Let's look at median days on market. 11, and 17. You look, there's 2022, 2023, 2024. All price ranges. Things are moving very quick in Robbinsdale. Now, price per square foot is always interesting. As you know, it's not my most favorite. Let's check it out. Look at that. $182 to $188 is our median, price per square foot. What's our average? I'm just curious. It shouldn't be up too much from that. $196. So Robbinsdale has some, pretty banging prices going on there. Let's look at our dollar volume. So as you can see right here, we have a 12-month rolling average is what we've been looking at for all this stuff. In 2022, there was about $87 million in sales there. Right now, there's about $61 million. So we lost 35%, and we gained 9%. So as we all know, sales are down across the board, 30 to 40%, depending upon the market. Robbinsdale is still pretty active. And let's look at, is there any new construction going on? New listings, new construction. There's a couple. There's 2 in all of Robbinsdale. So not a ton, but that's kind of what's going on. Let's look at all waterfronts, all seller types, all construction types, all property types. Let's look at everything. New listings, 287 is what's on the market right now compared to the 340 from a couple years ago. So we've gained a little bit of that 35% down, so that's not bad. Closed sales from 325 to 222, but we're up from last year. Our days on market, it's jumped 58%. 7 days. It's jumped 7 days. Percentages don't always tell the whole truth, so we really got to dive into the data here. And month supply of inventory. So this is determined as, you've probably heard me rant about this before. Am I still up in the corner? Yep, I'm still up there. Awesome. You've heard me talk about this before, where I hope that I'm doing this right. Otherwise, this whole video is going to look really weird. month supply of inventory is how long does it take for the market to eat up all of the homes that are for sale. If we have 10 properties for sale and it takes 1 month to sell all 10 properties, we have 1 month of inventory. If we have 10 properties for sale and it takes 4 months to sell all those properties, we have 4 months of inventory. Anything less than 4 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. We're at 1.5 months of inventory. It's up 66%. Oh my gosh, it's about 2 weeks. It's gone up about 2 weeks of inventory. Absolutely ridiculous. There's a quick update. What's going on in Robbinsdale, Minnesota, one of the cutest, amazing, most little towns on the planet. I do want to talk about why I love Robbinsdale so much. First of all, there's still affordable housing there, which is fantastic. It's not way out in the middle of nowhere. So if you have to commute to work via public transit, it's very accessible there. There's hospitals. Yes, it's North Memorial. They have good grocery stores. There's like Hy-Vee there now. So there's a lot of, it's not a food desert anymore, which it was for quite a while. Also, right there on downtown, they have a sweet little hardware store with tons of barbecuing stuff. The Ace Hardware actually has another small Ace Hardware behind it. Awesome stuff there. They got plenty of things if you like to barbecue. And then they have three of my favorite restaurants in the world. Marna's. Marna's is a Costa Rican, Puerto Rican, they got plantains and they have elotes and like really good stuff and decent cocktails, fairly priced. Great food. So Marna's is one of them. So that's number 3. Number 2 would be Nouvelle Brewery. They have beer, they have cocktails. Cocktails is okay there. More of a beer place versus a spirit place. The food is fantastic because it's in the Travail family, and I'll talk about that in a second. And Nouvelle is a decent price point. Same with Marna's. It's not going to break the bank. You're $20 to $40 depending upon if you have a cocktail or not at both locations. And for all of you old schoolers, Nouvelle is where Pig Ate My Pizza used to be. Same building. So it's really cool. And you just go in, you scan the QR code, and you order right from your phone, and they bring it out to you. So it's a fun environment. And then my number 1 favorite restaurant of pretty much all time is Travail, which is right across the street. The owners do a fantastic job. It's a very high-end luxury dining experience. It's a coursed menu between 8 and 27,000 courses. It seems like you always get travailed. It's like you get the first course and the second course and the third course, and you're like, what's going on here? Like, I'm still being hungry. Your 7th course, like, oh, I'm starting to get full. Your 12th course, and you're like, holy crap, I am stuffed. They're like, we got 2 more to go. So you get travailed. The price point can get up there significantly. It is not an everyday occurrence. I mean, you're looking at $175 plus. And like I said, it is a coursed meal. It's a preset menu. You can have requests like, I don't like seafood, so I'll tell them no seafood. So they will adjust to that. It's one hell of an experience, and those folks there just do a fantastic job. So there's my market update of Robbinsdale, Minnesota, and my personal insight on Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Unfortunately, none of those places have pull tabs, which I love pull tabs. I don't know if there's any pull tabs in Robbinsdale. That hurts my heart. We go to the Muni for that in Wayzata, but that's a different story. All right, everybody, I love you all very, very much. Be safe out there, and as always, we out. Deuces.